Okay, so we are back for another video of NBA 2K14, and you see the last video in Game 3 of the in Game 2 of the NBA Finals, won by Dallas in 2-point victory, 111 to 109 for Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki scores 28 points, Vince Carter 20, Monte Ellis 15, Devin Harris 11, Jose Cameron 8, Shane Larkin and Sean Maron 7, and the rest of the Dallas. On the other hand, for Miami, Chris Bosh with no assists, he has 23 points. Mario Chalmers 21 points, LeBron James 15 points, 12 assists, Dwayne Wade 14, Udonis Haslem 11, Rashad Lewis 10, and Shane Bay 9, the rest of the Miami Heat. And what a close one here, as Dallas Mavericks will remain perfect here in the 2014 postseason. And now we're ready for Game 3 here in South Beach, Miami. Florida is jam-packed. We see about that. We're ready for Game 3 of 2014 NBA Finals here in Miami, featuring Dirk Nowitzki and Monte Ellis of the Dallas Mavericks wanting to go for commanding 3-0, or will be LeBron James and Dwayne Wade of the Miami Heat looking the must-win, try to go boarding down 0-3 the series to the Dallas Mavericks. For this game, the Mavericks will use the alternate jersey and the Heat in the white jersey. So we're ready to start this tip off. I'm going to send in Kevin Harlan here in Miami. Game 3, it's on. Let's get started. Enjoy!
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA. It's Game 3 on the world's biggest basketball stage. It's the NBA Finals. It's going to be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Miami Heat. I'll be back at halftime.
The long journey now reaches its epic conclusion. The pinnacle, atop this stage, with the attention of millions far and wide. Two teams hardened by the fire of competition find themselves within arm's reach of destiny, within grasp their place amongst the immortal legends of the game. Welcome to the NBA Finals.
We are here live at the American Airlines Arena with the crowd going crazy. A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. In the booth with me, Steve Kerr and Clark Miller. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Monte Ellis in this one?
Well, Ellis is just a dynamic scorer, as we all know. A penetrator, a lane runner. He's a guy who can absorb contact in transition and still finish off plays. Just one of the best perimeter players that we have in this league.
He really is. He's always been a great scorer. He's been asked to take a lot of big shots. That's nothing new for him to have the ball in his hands with the game on the line. You never know. We might see another game winner here tonight.
Taking a look at Miami. They can't panic, but after losing the first two on the road, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make this a series.
Well, their goal going into the finals was to get a split of those first two games on the road, and they weren't able to do it. So now the pressure is on them to really just win this first game. If you can turn the series around emotionally and momentum-wise, now you got a chance to win all three home games and take control.
But Steve, if they're able to win Game 3 tonight, that scenario becomes a definite possibility. They get a huge boost going forward. The fans will just get crazier and more hype. I don't think it's out of the question at all that they can win these next three at home. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Harris gets the screen from Nowitzki. Gets it to go.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
LeBron with it. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, earlier I just position, and he seemed only mildly content with their first two wins. His thoughts were it's not a series until someone loses at home, and I believe that. He should know, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And so here is Miami. The Mavericks making the shot, and the shot is good. LeBron's got 7.
Now you gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Nowitzki against Haslem. Here's Harris. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Made with it, picked up by Ellis. The dish to Chalmers. That's blocked.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Haslem. Marion backing down. And Kowalski is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good for Marion. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Chalmers with it. Leads him in there. It's stolen by Dallenberg. Here's Harris. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Harris has got 5 points so far. He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Haslem a screen on Ellis. And it's Wade penetrating to stop the run. And that's 2 points on the way. Wade's got his first 2 points.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Nowitzki, good.
Yeah, he's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
Ellis kicks to Marion. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second is Vince Carter. Devin Harris is third.
Well, these two guys are consistent producers. I mean, they've had excellent playoff runs so far. The crowds get louder, and on every shot, it's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it. They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Haslem against Ellis. Marion. Kicks it out to Ellis. Nowitzki himself. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And it's 8 points for Dirk Nowitzki. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
You know, they've done a great job of getting the hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Oden passes to Lewis. Back to Oden. Blair on him. Lewis kicks to Oden. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lewis dishes to Oden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. They'll go to the line.
Yeah, nice body control there. Narrowly missing the shot. Would have been a three-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
He doesn't get the second one. Mavericks leading by 9. Out to Carter. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them. And they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Dallas has gone 3 or 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Blair, the screen. West gets to Blair. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
They couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
We thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Heat with some changes. Anderson comes in for Greg Oden. And it's James Jones in for Rashard Lewis. As passes to Bazemore. Carter dishes to right. Eddie on him. The jump hook. And that one's good. Right.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
7 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Larkin. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And an ideal finish to the quarter for them as he drains it at the buzzer.
Boy, I like the fact he didn't rush it at all. Fantastic shot.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Mavericks lead by 12. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks take on LeBron James and the Miami Heat this Saturday, 7 o'clock Eastern.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
The Mavericks leading by 12. They've got James Jones. Norris Cole is out there with Allen. Then there's Chris Anderson. And it's Battier in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Gets it to go.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Cole. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Cole's got his first basket of the night.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Calderon, that's good.
Yeah, beautiful drive there, going right around the bigger man.
The Heat trail by 15. Ray Allen is on the win. Three-pointer, and the Heat are
And guys, how many times have we seen him just drill that corner three? For whatever reason, that's just his shot. He sees that shot so well. Obviously, it's a little closer than other three-pointers. but that's his comfort zone for sure.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
And it's blocked by Wright. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. He dishes it to Jones. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Samuel Gallenberg is checked in for Blair. Nowitzki comes in for Brandon Wright. And it's Marion in for Vince Carter. The Heat trail by 15. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. That's good. LeBron's got 9.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been brutal. There's 5 of the last 6 field goals. In the lane.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anderson. That's Hasleman for Shane Battier. LeBron dishes to Wade. LeBron kicks to Wade. And it's that one up and powers it through.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope, his only concern right now Clark is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Fires from the wing. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 6 points for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Nowitzki. He's got 15. Calderon. Wade is covered. Another 3 for Dallas.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
Here's Chalmers and Gallenberg with the block. But they recover. With the slam.
I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Dallas. Harris comes in for Larkin. For Dallas, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Passes it to LeBron. And the basket good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And it's Harris off the drive. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Harris has got 7 points in the game. The Heat trail by 18. LeBron passes to Bosh. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Bosh. Mavericks leading by 15. Ellis goes in. Harris Marion wishes to Nowitzki. And it's Dallas with another.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Wade against Ellis. Wade kicks to Haslam. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending thing. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Ellis outside. Three-pointer. And drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists now in this one. Inside. Oh, and the
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Greg Oden, he's checked in for Udonis Haslem.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's special because he lives for the big moments. Fearless. I mean, he will take any big shot down the stretch. He wants the ball in his hands.
And that's not all there is to say about him, Steve. I mean, he also is a master of the pick and roll. Get the ball in his hands and set a screen for him, and there will be an easy bucket after it. The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass. The catch or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one. My friend, sensational alley-oop all the way around.
All of the above.
And Oden sends it back. With the lead pass, Chalmers right through the knee for the layup. Chalmers has got his first points of the game. Here's Harris. Phenomenal buzzer beater!
Gotta love seeing nothing but zeros on the clock when that ball tickles the twine.
Oh, man, a clutch shot.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Mavericks ahead, up by 16. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
This is the halftime report. The tension of these finals continues to mount here in Game 3. For the Dallas Mavericks, they have the lead against the Heat at American Airlines Arena. They've been on a roll in this one, and so far just dominating the finals, looking to take a commanding lead 3-0. For Dirk Nowitzki, a stellar game, no doubt. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. On the other side, the Heat haven't been terrific. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. LeBron is their leading scorer. He has 11 points and some nice plays offensively, getting the assists going. That's it for us here in the studio. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Pretty much all throughout that first half, he was just taking care of business down low. In fact, he had several dunks.
Well, Steve, there's been no defensive effort or resistance down low when he gets the ball in scoring position. That's why he's making it look so easy.
On the floor for Dallas, Marion and Nowitzki at the forwards. Ellis is out there with Devin Harris, and it's Dallenberg in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
Just a tremendous athlete, guys, able to go up and finish over everybody defensively, even the big guys down low.
Gets it to go. 14 points for LeBron.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Out to Wade. There's the pass to LeBron. The finger roll finish at the bucket. LeBron's got 16.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Here's Ellis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Now a timeout called by Miami. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Harris against Chalmers. Pass to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by LeBron. And it's Miami with another.
They're coming in bunches for LeBron right now.
Dallas calls timeout. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Fourth, Dirk Nowitzki.
And what a run he's been on, guys, establishing himself at the perfect time here in the postseason.
Dallas leading by 15. Harris backing down. Ellis outside. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree. They haven't been able to succeed with single coverage to this point.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Delonte West's checked in for Devin Harris. And here is Chalmers. The drive by Wade. LeBron outside. Wade trying to break free. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game. And that is good. And that's 21 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And Ellis with the block.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts. Tore it down that time.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game.
Yeah, that was just amazing.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's where you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
West gets the bucket.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Nowitzki against Haslam. Back to Chalmers. Takes a 3, and that one's good. Chalmers has got his second basket of the night.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Nowitzki, the pass to West. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 6 assists now in the game. The Heat trail by 21. And Chalmers kicks to Bosch. Pass to Haslam. And Nowitzki with the block. It's Marion with the drive. Nowitzki right side. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Here's Cole. Back to Lewis. Takes it into the teeth of the lead and converts the layup. Mavericks leading by 22. Here's Wright. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
The D was all over it, but they just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
Allen with it. Now Wright defending. They double him with West. Wright, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Miami has possession. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Calderon. Just 4 to shoot. Shot's good. And that's now 9 points for Ray Allen.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Dallas making a switch here. Blair's checked in. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. And you can count it up under the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
That's good from Carter. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Into Greg Oden. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Tries to keep it alive. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Allen's got 11 points.
You know, as soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover cost you.
With 1 on the clock, and that's good for 2. And that's now 11 points for Vince Carter. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Dallas just dominating this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
Norris Cole is out there with Allen. Then it's James Jones. Then there's Lewis. And it's Anderson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Cole's shot is good.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
A nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
The shot's good from Larkin.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
And Cole kicks to Allen. And the layup is good.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Mavericks leading by 23. Carter issued to Marion. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 12 points for Sean Marion. Miami has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. From the arc. And again, Miami with the triple. Dallas calls. the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Carter with the three. Another three for Dallas. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. Blocked. Carter outside. Marion. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Feeds to Chalmers. Makes the lead pass. Marion with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Larkin kicks to right, and he slams it one-handed.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
It's tipped. Stolen by Wade. Chalmers against Carter. Wade drives in, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got assist number 8 now on the night. Now Carter passes to Larkin. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. A different look for Dallas. Here's Oden. Ray Allen is on the way. Knocked away. Shoots from 14. Gets it to go.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Ellis backing down. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. A different look for Miami. On defense, the Heat. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And a new group in for the Heat. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Bosch. James Jones comes in for LeBron. Ray Allen is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. Here's Cole, guarded by Harris. Allen passes to Jones. Launches a 3. Good on the shot.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Ellis goes in, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So you got to make some adjustments defensively. Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Shots good from Oden. Dallas has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Boy, look at the big ups, Clark.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks. Really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
Gets the bucket.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
Tries from 10, and there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Marion.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Now the feed to Oden. Allen outside. Dishes it to Cole. And he banks in the layup.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
A different look for Dallas. And he lays in the alley-oop.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
15 seconds on the shot clock. 15.
Here's West. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that'll do it for Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Now it's time to present the Jordan Player of the Game.
What a night here, and what a performance, and one of the most biggest margin in the NBA Finals history. The 26-point turnaround and a huge margin, and the Dallas Mavericks are now one win away to take their second NBA title in the last 4 years, as the chance to get the second NBA champions in franchise history. What a night here, 26-point margin, never lead yet here for Miami. LeBron James 23 points, Ray Allen 13, Norris Cole 12, Dwayne Wade 11, Jones 8, Odin Bunch 7, and the rest of the Miami Heat. On the other hand, for the Dallas Mavericks, 28 points for Dirk Nowitzki, Monte Ellis 22, Vince Carter 16, Sean Merritt and David Harris 12, Shane Larkin 8, and the rest of the Dallas. And what a night here for Dallas as they're taking commanding 3 games to none series, and we're going to game 4. We'll head back to Miami, Florida. It's time to wrap things up here today, and this could be a turnaround here for game number 4 of the NBA Finals from Miami, Florida in American Airlines Arena. And can Dirk Nowitzki and Monte Ellis of the Dallas Mavericks, who now 1 win away for bringing the second NBA title, although it will be LeBron James and Dwayne Wade of the Miami Heat looking for the stay alive before Game 5 back in once again Miami, Florida. So time to take care of business, and you see the NFL Week 9 wraps up as the Thursday Night Football, the Baltimore Ravens crushed the Miami Dolphins, led by the return of Lamar Jackson, and the NFL and the MLB Game 5 win for the Blue Jays against the Dodgers are now 1 win away to get their 3rd World Series champions in franchise history. And time to take care, guys, and we'll see you on Sunday for Game 4 of the NBA Finals here at the American Airlines Arena in Miami. And time to take care, and so long everyone, and peace out. Good night, and thanks for watching. We'll see you on Sunday, Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Take care, and peace.